Let's make chicken noodle soup. Hello guys, this is Norma here again. Today we are making chicken noodle soup. I made a lot of mistakes in this video. Just watch it like that. For this recipe, I'm using a lot of veggies, as you can see. First, I start by boiling the chicken. I'm boiling this chicken because I need the broth. For marinade, I'm using paprika, Italian seasoning, like a lot of that. Then I'm adding my ginger and garlic paste, just a little bit. Then a little bit of onion. And of course, Maggi seasoning powder. Then salt, a little bit. After which I stir very well for the ingredients to marry each other. I'm not really sure of the country that owns this food, but anyways, let's just make it. After stirring, I'm just going to add a glass of water to this and allow the chicken to cook for a little bit. Of course, I don't want the chicken to be too soft, so I'll bring it out immediately it boils and transfer the broth to another bowl. Over to the next, I'm adding oil to this same pot and adding enough ginger and garlic paste because this is the star of the show. I really do not know why my oil is bubbling. Immediately I added the ginger and garlic paste, started bubbling, and same with the chicken. Can you guys let me know why this oil is bubbling in the comment section? Although I've used this oil before, but is that why it should be bubbling? Next thing I added was onions. Then I sauteed that for a while for the onions to at least caramelize and for my chicken to fry. After that, I added the chicken broth. There is no chicken noodle soup without the chicken broth, so you have to make sure you cook your chicken to bring out the broth. After adding that, I allowed it to simmer for a while before I added the seasoning. Basically, the seasoning I prepared the broth with, I'm adding a little bit more to the soup. At this point, I tested to know if the seasoning was just okay. You guys, I know they don't add pepper to this, but of course I can't eat this without pepper. I had to add pepper. The next thing I added was the noodles. I told you guys I made a lot of mistakes in this video. This noodles was one of them. Number one, I added too much noodles. Number two, I would have broken the noodles before adding it. You guys remember that cooking cream we made the other day? So I brought this out of my fridge, then I added a little bit to it. Next was the carrot, and this is the green peas, this is the yellow bell pepper, and just like that the soup is ready. Easy peasy, right? To you this might not look good, but I promise you this tasted much better than it looks. As a girl that cannot use chopstick, I opted for spoon and fork, I beg.